Okay, happy Monday. Okay, so so welcome to morning meditation and wake up yoga. And today, as we have done every day for the past, every Monday through Thursday for the past 3 weeks, we are going to start the day with some meditation and then move into just some short wake up yoga. We had the time change, so it's light, and that at least makes me very happy. I hope it makes you happy too. You know my aversion to artificial lights in the morning. Okay, so yeah, we're going to start with that centering and breathing, and then move into our meditation, and then into yoga. So same as always, please find a comfortable seated position, and you can either sit up nice and tall just on the ground, or you can use a bolster or a block or a chair, just whatever you have available to you. Okay. And then once you find the space that is comfortable for you for this, we are going to just, again, sitting up tall, just start by taking a few rolls of the shoulders. So we inhale, roll the shoulders up, and then exhale them down and back. And again. And one more. Okay. And just relax the hands down. You can face them up for receiving energy or down for grounding energy. And close the eyes. And take a few deep inhales through the nose, with exhales sighing or blowing the air out of the mouth. Just do that a few times, just as many times as you need. And then once you've sighed out, just come back into your natural breath. And start to notice your breath. Notice where it lands in the body. And then just check in with your mind this Monday morning. Notice the quality of the mind, if it's quiet, active. Just check in. And as always, see if you can just notice your experience without judging it. And then take the awareness and just check in with your emotional body this morning. Notice how you're feeling. If you're calm and quiet emotionally, anxious, joyful, whatever it might be, just check in. And check in with your body this morning. How is your body? Where are you feeling what? And then take the awareness and bring it back to the breath. And just start to deepen the breath. Inhale through the nose and take the breath down into the belly. So you feel the belly rise with the inhale. Exhale out the nose and feel the belly fall. And again, inhale through the nose, belly rises. Exhale out the nose, belly falls. And then deepen your breath further. Inhale through the nose, fill up, belly, ribs, chest. Expanding all the way up through the inhale. Exhale out the nose, chest, ribs, and belly contract. So as many of you will know, this 3-part breath is known as your Dirga breath. But if you'd like, you can come into your Ujjayi or your ocean wave sounding breath by constricting in the back of the throat. And if anyone is finding this video that's not a regular client, there is a Ujjayi tutorial on my channel. So just either way, breathing deeply. So we fill up, again, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly, in and out of the nose, nice and slow. Take another couple breaths here, just focusing on the breath. Okay. We're going to, again, keep it simple this morning and come into some quiet meditation. So to do that, I just want to offer you an invitation for a couple of the same things we've been doing in recent weeks. One is that basic mindfulness meditation, just following the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And you can do that either with your pranayam, with your dirga or your ujjayi breath, or you can just let the natural breath take over and do it that way. Whatever works for you is absolutely fine. Now, the other option that you might want to try is to just repeat an affirmation or a set of affirmations over and over in your mind. So that might look like something, or that might look like, um, I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. Or if there's something you've been struggling with lately, maybe there's an affirmation for it, which could be, I accept what I can't control. It might be, um, I love myself. I love my body. It might be, I forgive whatever. So just tap in to your inner intuition and find what feels right for you this morning. Maybe that's following the breath. Maybe that's a set of mantras, a set of affirmations that you can repeat over and over. And whether you're following the breath or whether you're repeating a mantra, it's the same with regards to the thoughts that come in. So just acknowledge them without any kind of judgment, and then just let them pass by. And sometimes we get great ideas during meditation. And so you can just sort of file it away and then come back to your breath, or come back to your mantra. So we're going to start now with, I always just time it using Insight Timer. So some of you know I have meditations on this app, but they also just have a basic timer function, which is really helpful. Um, okay, so let's begin. Just again, sit up tall and enjoy. Okay. Start to bring some movement back into your body and just let yourself do whatever you need to do. Roll around, yawn, sigh. And I can hear Antonio and the dogs waking up upstairs. So I was starting to get a little nervous that they were going to run down during the dogs during the quiet meditation, but you might see them soon during yoga, just FYI. Okay, let's so let's actually start this morning by coming to a standing position on the mat, but just take your time coming up now. So just stretch out, roll around, and just come up in any creative way that feels good to you. So there's no right or wrong way of doing this. Of course, it's just whatever feels good to you this morning as you come to standing. Hello, Duna. Good morning. Okay. You can come through because it's on the. Yeah. Can you let her out? Thank you. All right. Okay. So once just trying to get used to the new space. Sorry, guys, so that I'm not headless for you. Okay. Okay. More or less. Okay. So we've got morning yoga with dog, and still trying to figure out how not to be headless. Make it any better? Yeah. Okay. So what I would like you to do is bring your feet to a nice, actually take them slightly wider than hip distance this morning, okay? So slightly wider than a hip distance stance. And then from here, we're going to inhale, lift the arms. And then exhale, release. And again, inhale, lift. And exhale, down. And then one more. And then this time as you exhale, I want you to take your right hand, bring it into your waist, just in and up under your ribs. And you're going to inhale, lift that left arm up, push in under the ribs, inhale. And then exhale, start to tip out to the right side, reaching that left arm across and shifting out through that left hip. And then inhale, lift all the way back up through center. And exhale, release. Take the other hand in, lift that right arm. And then exhale, tip it across. Okay, inhale, lift all the way back up through center. And exhale, just start to release the arms all the way down. Take an inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale them down and back, and then interlace your fingers behind your back so that you're drawing down through the arms and you're feeling the shoulders start to open up there. Okay, and then we're squeezing the shoulders around the spine. We're going to take an inhale. And then exhale, put a soft bend in the knees and hinge forward from the hips, letting the head hang down, and let those interlaced fingers just hang back and away from the lower back as far as they comfortably can. Take a couple more breaths there. Okay, and then take your hands to your lower back, unwind your fingers, and just reverse up to the sky. And then exhale, release your arms all the way down. And you should still hopefully be in that wider than hip distance stance here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into our Hara twist. So that inhale through the nose and the exhale, ha, which we can comfortably do in our homes, which we cannot comfortably do in classes at the moment. So we have the shoulders nice and loose, and just try to let the body be a bit floppy here. Okay, just the shoulders and the arms anyway, that is. And we're going to take an inhale, and then as we exhale, we're going to twist to the side, ha, ha. And then we start to make it stronger, and you can pick up the opposite toes if it feels okay to you. But if you feel like you're losing your balance, just keep the feet grounded as you take it side to side. Okay, so we're going to ha, ha, deep breaths, ha, 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 ha. Keep it going, ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 And start to slow it down. And gradually swing it all the way back through center. Okay, and the feet are still at that slightly wider than hip distance stance. And actually what I'd like you to do now is, rather than keep them there, walk up toward the front of your mat. So just a few inches from the front edge of the mat. Again, feet now at a hip distance rather than wider than hip distance stance. And sorry, I've got a dog here freaking out, and I keep thinking she wants to go outside, but really what she wants is breakfast. So, okay, so we're going to take, do I call her? Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Okay, so hip distance feet. Take it in now, lift through the arms. And then exhale, I want you to swan dive and hinge forward from the hips and just hang the head, hang the arms. And we're going to just take a few last little warm-ups of the back here. So start to bend your knees, curl into a little ball. Exhale. Inhale, take the fingertips to the shins. Roll the shoulders back. Come into a flat back with straight legs. And then exhale, bend the knees, curl into a little ball. Inhale, fingertips to the shins. Roll the shoulders back, flat back, straight legs. And exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, fingertips to the shins. Roll the shoulders back, flat back, straight legs. And then exhale, hinge forward from the hips, hang the head, hang the arms. Oh, and just take a moment to sigh out there in Uttanasana. And give your head a few shakes yes, and a few shakes no. We're going yes, 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 releasing the neck, and no, 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 still releasing the neck. Okay. And then you're going to start to bend your knees. Take your hands down toward the ground and take a big step back with your left foot. Okay, bring your fingertips either side of your right leg. If you have blocks and you like to use blocks, come up onto the blocks. Bring the right knee in line with the ankle. Roll the shoulders back, opening up through the chest. Inhale. Exhale, flatten your left hand against the ground, or if you have a sensitive left wrist, make a fist against the ground, and then inhale, lift your right arm up to the sky. Follow that with your gaze. Okay, exhale, take your right hand, bring it down to the inside of that right leg. So now you have left hand, right foot all in a line. Toe your left leg back as far as you comfortably can. And you're going to take an inhale. And then exhale, send the hips, send the pelvis forward. Roll the shoulders back. Open up through the chest, coming into lizard. Oh, just saying good morning to that left hip flexor. And then exhale, start to lean back. Take your right foot back, come back into a child's pose. Roll your bottom back towards your heels, forehead down. Sigh it out. And then lift the head, lift the heart. Come up onto your fingertips and spread your fingers nice and wide out in front of you. Roll up towards your hands. Curl your toes under behind you. Send your hips back. Roll the shoulders back. Come into a downward facing dog. Take your dog for a very brief walk. So you're just bending one knee and then the other. That's okay. Okay, and then roll back into your full expression of that down dog. So shoulders rolled back, squeeze under the armpits. And then from there, you're going to inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. And exhale, bend your right foot, point the right toes over to the left side. So we take that cocked leg, down dog. Right, Luna? And then we inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, take your right big and second toe, hook them over your left heel, squeeze your legs together and come into a three-pronged plank, bringing your shoulders in line with your wrists, squeezing under your armpits. Oops, sorry, Luna. And then we send it back, lift that right leg up. And exhale, take your right foot all the way back down. And then once the toes touch down, we lift the left leg. And then exhale, bend that left knee, pointing the left toes over to the right, turning and opening that hip. So you come into that cock leg here. And then inhale, left leg coming up. Exhale, left big and second toe, hooking over the right heel. Bring yourself into that three-pronged plank, squeezing your legs together, pushing the floor away, pulling up through your core. And then send the hips back. Inhale, lift that left leg up. And then exhale, bend the left knee into the chest, float the foot forward, and come back into your lunge now with the left foot forward. And we roll the shoulders back. We open up through the chest, belly and chest on the inside of that left leg. And the reason, of course, that the dogs are actually out of bed this morning is because dogs don't know about the time change. Okay, so we're going to inhale here. And then exhale, we take the right hand and bring it down, or we make a fist, and then we inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, left hand comes to the inside of that left foot, and we drop the right knee down. And so now we have left foot, good morning, Elu. Left hand, right hand, all in a line. Okay, and we're going to take an inhale here. And exhale, send the hips, send the pelvis forward, roll the shoulders back, open up through the chest, come into your dragon. And so I think your coffee's done. And then start to roll it back. Take that left foot back, and you're going to bring yourself all the way back into a child's pose again. Take a moment just to sigh out there. Okay, lift the head, lift the heart. Come up onto your fingertips again. So you spread the fingers wide, 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 two starfish, sectioning the mat. And then roll up towards your hands. Curl the toes under, back into down dog. Roll the shoulders back. And then just push back into your full expression of that down dog. Squeezing under your armpits, sending the heels down or toward the ground. And then bend your knees and just bring yourself into that sort of down dog cross, so that mutt pose, right? So it's like a cross between a child's pose and a down dog. So we send the hips back. We have the belly over the legs. We roll the shoulders back and we breathe. And then from there, you can either look up towards your hands and you're going to just take a soft hop forward, coming into a squat, or you're going to walk one foot and then the other forward. Okay, so you come into that frog squat. Okay, now from this squat, we are going to do a few hara squats. So hara, the H-A-R-A, not horror. So that hara squat, just in case anyone's not familiar, we're going to inhale here in the frog squat, and then we exhale ha, and you have a few options. And remember that it's early in the morning, so your flexibility might not be as I don't know what word to use. I mean, I don't want to say as great, but your flexibility might just be a little bit less than it is later in the day. So when you come up, you can either keep your arms, hands on the ground and with straight legs, or if your legs are straight but the arms are up, that's okay. Or if you want to keep the knees slightly bent with the hands down, that's okay too. It's just important that you're moving, okay? If you have any lower back or knee sensitivities, just take it easy. Otherwise, we're gonna really go for it this morning, just getting us ready for the day ahead. Okay, so we're going to take an inhale here, and then exhale, ha, 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 ha. Keep it going. Ha, 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 ha. Deep breaths. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, good morning, quads. Few more. Ha, 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 ha. Few more. Ha, 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 ha. Start to slow it down. Ha, ha. And one more. Okay. Now, you should hopefully be near the front of your mat here. So what I'd like you to do is I want you to bend your knees again, take your hands down, take a big step back with your left foot, bring it down to the ground. Okay. Now, toe that left leg back as far as it will comfortably go. And then just swing your right hand back to the inside of that right foot. I just want to stretch out the quads right after we've done that, okay? Because it is morning and it is a short practice. So we've got left hand, right foot. Now bend that left leg behind you. You should feel that stretch in the quad that you were just working. So we're going to roll the shoulders back, open through the chest, lean into that. So this is a slightly gentler version of this when we take the hand back. If you want to, you can play with the idea of taking the right hand back to that foot. But again, it's very early. And this might be too much that is so far in the morning. So you'll just have to see how you feel about it. Okay. And then we're going to gently take it back, and actually nothing fancy because again, it is a very short practice. So we then just step the left foot forward. So then we toe the right leg back. We have left foot, left hand, right hand. And we start with that dragon. We roll the shoulders back, open the chest, and then bend that right leg, lean into it. Again, if you feel like you want to take the left hand back and get hold of the right toes and lean in that way, you can. But again, just listen to your body and breathe, breathe, breathe. They're like, our breakfast is an hour late. Okay. Now, release that back foot. And then again, take your left foot back. And I want you to come back into a child's pose. Just sigh it out. And take your hands wide so that your palms are coming onto the floor or just wider than a shoulder distance stance. Okay. And then lift the head and swing your left arm over your right, like a cat stretching out its foreleg. Relax your head between your upper arms. Shift your body weight a bit toward that left hip. And then take your left hand back and just cross right over left and shift the weight a bit toward your right hip so you're getting that long torso side stretch. And take it back through center. And from here, just start to gently roll yourself all the way up into seated position on the shins. And if you're uncomfortable on the shins, you can just sit however you are comfortable. Take the backs of your hands together and just, so letting the wrists just be the main actors there, just take a few rolls. So you're rolling down towards you, up through a lotus and back around. And then go the other way. Yeah, it's okay. And just take your hands into prayer in front of the heart now. Close your eyes. Sigh if you'd like to sigh. And then take a moment to just thank yourself for starting your day, starting your week by just nourishing your body and your mind, even for 45 minutes. 45 minutes is far better than no minutes. And just take a moment to honor that this is how you've chosen to start the week. And if you have any intentions that you would like to set for how you energetically proceed through this day, just set those intentions in your heart, in your awareness, right now. And then gently bow, honoring your body, your light, your practice, and this earth. Okay. And thank you all for being here with me and Luna, who's now going to get her breakfast. Who's very excited about it. She's trembling. She's actually trembling. She's a very food-driven dog. Okay, so guys, have a really good week. Thank you for being here this morning. Well, good start to the week. I will see you tomorrow, and yeah, that's it. So have a really lovely day and see you soon.